guys, welcome back to my channel. Teresa Love here. Thank you so much for clicking. It means so much. If you could like this video, that really helps out my channel. And if you could subscribe, I would love for you to join the family. I do add a lot of medical videos into my channel, but that is my life right now. And if I was healthy, I would be making different videos. But since I'm not healthy right now, I like to add that into my channel with makeup and beauty and books, and that's me. That's Teresa Love. Today I wanted to talk about how it feels to have, how it actually feels when you have intense vertigo. I'm not going to move the camera or spin it around to show the viewer how it looks when I have vertigo, but I'm going to try to explain it to you to the best of my ability. So through these 2 years, I've been dizzy the whole time, and it's just been kind of a light dizzy where I'm super unbalanced and vertigo off and on. If I turn my head too much or something, I'll get an intense vertigo. And I have to use a walker to walk around, but it's like this constant level besides all the other symptoms going up and down, and it's kind of like a roller coaster of symptoms. But the balance vertigo part has kind of stayed the same, minus the vertigo back and forth. So today is Friday, May 24th, and today is day 9 of having this intense, crazy, irrational vertigo. It started 9 days ago when our friend was over and I was trying to sit up in my chair instead of being super reclined. I was trying to sit up a little bit, and after those few hours of her being there and listening to her and talking with her, then I got up and got super intense vertigo, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so extreme, this is so intense, I'm so dizzy. Okay, so I just sat back down. And I've had that, and that'll happen for 20 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, and sometimes it'll happen all day. Then I'll go to bed and I'll wake up and I won't have that version of the vertigo. This time it started and it hasn't stopped for 9 days. I'm going insane. It's messing with my depression. It's messing with my emotions. Some days I feel super high. I'm not on any medication that would make me high, but I'm laughing and super out of it because I can't tell where I am in space. I can't tell, am I sitting at my desk? Am I sitting on my bed? I feel like I'm floating in the air. It's super weird and quite frustrating. So to explain my vertigo, I'll just put my other vertigo symptoms, my other dizziness, on a really low level. So let's say my dizziness is normally a 3 to 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. This one has been a 7 or 8. It's so intense, and I am so debilitated. I can't read because even with my glasses on or not, I can't see the words because the words are all just flying around the page. I can't watch a show. I can always watch a show on my computer. Even if I'm super dizzy, I can watch a show on my computer. But I was watching a YouTube video and someone was sitting here talking, and the person was shaking back and forth. And then the plant behind them was shaking back and forth. And then the door behind them was shaking back and forth. And adding those 3 things together, shaking all together, crazy. It just felt insane. I just closed my computer and was like, I'm not doing that. I tried for a minute and I was okay, I'm not gonna watch anything. I can watch it on the big TV because you kind of just vaguely see from afar and you don't have to super focus. My vertigo comes in a lot of different ways. Sometimes I'm spinning in a circle, I'm on a spinny ride, and instead of it just spinning and spinning and spinning, it just keeps spinning faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And that's when you normally throw up. I don't throw up when I get nauseous, which is good/bad, but I just get so nauseous and so sick. So it does that. Everything bounces back and forth. So like my camera's bouncing back and forth, my mirror, the window, everything's bouncing back and forth. Like it always bounces back and forth a little bit with my dizziness. But now it's like fast, like boom, 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 boom. Everything's like doing that. So it's hard to tell where you are in the world. Sometimes my vision is like if you're laying in a field and you're staring up at the clouds and it's a windy day and you're watching the cloud just like slowly go by and you're like, oh, this is pretty. Well, that's what my vision is doing to items. So like my picture frame in front of me was here and now it's going like this. And once it goes all the way across, it slingshots back. I don't know why. I don't know if this is just a weird type of vertigo or a weird type of dizziness. My body's just really unique and different. But I get that. Sometimes I'm laying down and like when I had my massage the other day, I was laying down and I felt like I was like above the table, laying down, and I was like going to the corner of the room and then the other corner of the room and the other corner of the room, the other corner of the room. And it was like doing this like X. And I could like feel my body moving in that shape, which is very frustrating. Other times I get vertigo where it's like a figure eight and I'm literally going in a figure eight and I'm just like, I can tell exactly where I am. I'm at the curve, I'm at the flat part, I'm at the other curve. And I can tell exactly where I am, but it's just really weird and really annoying. So I don't know how long this will last. I don't know if it's a new version of my sickness and I just have to figure out how to work with it. I hope not, because it's so debilitating. Pretty much all I can do is listen to my book, listen to music, write, because it seems like I'm okay when I write in a journal, and watch a show from afar. So there are still some things I can do, but I can't make YouTube videos. I can't go into Ulta. I really just like don't even get out of my chair. We barely go outside because the wind makes the vertigo worse and it's not very easy. We're thinking maybe this is part of my vestibular migraine. Vestibular migraine is your balance, and it can be like you're getting a migraine without the headache. So your light sensitivity, you're a little bit dizzy, you are really weak afterwards and exhausted. So we think maybe it's part of my vestibular migraine. I've never had it for 9 days though, and it's really emotional and really hard and not fun. But it's part of being chronically ill and it's part of the ups and downs. And I just have to deal with each punch that comes at me. And I'm just trying to just wish and pray that it'll go away soon, because I liked having choices and I liked having freedom and I liked being able to do what I want, whether it's a craft or go to Ulta for 5 minutes when I like can't even sit up for like 2 minutes now because I get so dizzy. You're not alone. If you have chronic illness or chronic illness symptoms, just know you're not alone and you are loved, and that my Instagram is always open to talk. When you are dizzy 24/7, you are exhausted because your brain is using so much energy to try to keep itself straight, and you can't. So I'm like super, super tired, and I've been going to bed early and doing everything, and I'm like exhausted, like even more than my chronic fatigue. I'm like even more exhausted. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to explain about vertigo. It's not fun, it's frustrating, it's emotional. I've had it for 9 days straight. I hope it goes away soon. But I just thought this would be good to have a journal of kind of how I'm feeling, because I feel like every time my symptoms change, then I forget how I felt 2 weeks ago. And then I'm kind of like, well, I feel like I'm very dizzy, but am I as dizzy as I was 2 weeks ago? And so this will be good for me to have a journal and a account of what happened and how it happened and how long it's been. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in more videos. I love making videos, and I have 212 subscribers now, and I'm so excited and happy about that. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.